Well, normally we're going 100 miles an hour. Each day we wake up with more things to do than time to do it. And we race through the day, and we don't really get the opportunity that often to sit down and talk about what we're doing, what we think about the business, and what we hope for the future. So I'm just looking forward to hearing from all of you. Since I joined residential, and since May of '05 when we took the reins from the founders, it's been an absolute whirlwind. We certainly expected to grow the business, but we didn't expect it to double every year for the first 3 years. When I graduated from college and business school, I didn't have it in my mind that I would work at a home health business and take care of the chronically ill. So Mike, we've been doing this now for 6.5 years. What is it that you're most proud of?
Well, first of all, it was hard to even imagine 6 years into the future back then when we bought this little company.
At Residential Home Health, I am the adult supervision, surrounded by a bunch of young, smart guys who do a lot of the really heavy lifting.
We've always made it a point to try to control our destiny. We've always made a point to invest in the business instead of borrow to grow the business. We've all got real money in the business in the sense that we don't have private equity backer cracking the whip behind the scenes telling us what we can do and can't do. In the sense that we're not a national chain or with one of the large strategic companies in our space. We have the ability, because we're conservative, because we're fiscally responsible, because we share different talents, and because we have a similar mindset, and because we all have some chips in the game, to react to opportunities and to do what we think is best. That's pretty unique in a large organization.
What excites me most about my role is I have an opportunity to teach. And right now I feel like that is my greatest contribution, and it's the most enjoyable part of my job, working with younger, very smart guys.
I want to have an impact. When we go into a home, I want people to think, whoa, that was different. I think what I'm most proud of is the fact that we have a great team and we all know how to work together as a team. So for Justin, for you, you are, I guess, the newest free agent on the team.
That's right. I'm the president of Residential Hospice, and we're a startup company, so my job is to do whatever needs to be done. I just appreciate how aligned we all are. Both in terms of our values and how we want to get it done.
I just am amazed at all the people who love working with and for Justin. He has created an amazing team in a short period of time, and we've been able to attract some spectacular talent. And I think to a person they would say, it's because I want to be on Justin's team.
I fell in love with hospice 3 or 4 years ago. I had a loved one go through the experience and just was amazed by the benefit. We're taking care of the people that built this country. You know, and these are the people that need the care. You know, these are the people that deserve it. I mean, they've paid into this system. They've given us the opportunity that we have. And so for us to be able to go back to them now and serve them at this time in their life is a great honor. And the other thing I love about our businesses is we go to them. They don't have to come to us. We go out to them in their home, you know, or in their nursing home, or wherever they are, and we take care of them there. Care is best done where these people live. And there's so much more that happens in the home that never happens in an office. And it's just a great opportunity.
Cliff Grabowski and his crew started the company, and about 5 years later, I, along with Dave Curtis and a few other people, purchased Residential from them.
And Cliff, you were, in some respects, the father of all this. You founded Residential Home Health. How's it been for you?
I'm glad to know to this day that there's a lot of jobs out there through Residential Home Health. To have it still be active 11 years later, it feels good.
I can put together an income statement and I can tell you how a business is doing, but I don't know how to start a business, right? And for Cliff, that's a pretty unique set of talents, right? Taking bubble gum and baling wire and spit and hard work and no money.
MacGyver.
All right, you are. You know, that is, you know, you don't teach that. You just keep going forward and you don't let anything stop you. For Mario, you know, I can remember back early on, he and I had some doozy phone calls where he was going at me and I was going at him, and we were learning how to work together. But the thing that I appreciate Mario within the context of our businesses is relentlessness about fixing the problem and making sure it doesn't come back, and holding everyone accountable to that.
I view my role as being the linchpin to be able to connect our patients and our referral sources to make certain that those patients are the recipient of memorable experiences when they leave residential. What I appreciate most about the other guys is that we each bring something different to the table. I do it because it makes me feel good. I want to know that I'm making a difference in people's lives, and that's why I'm here.
I love your heart for the patient. But another great thing about you is how selfless you are in any and every decision.
The patient is everything, There isn't anything in this business more important than the patient. I take my lead really from those people out in the field when I see how much they care. Their passion and clinical skills are what makes us very, very relevant.
What's the 5-year plan? It's the same as the 1-year plan and the 10-year plan and the 20-year plan, which is to be the best.
Yeah.
We're going to be the best in the marketplace, and we're not going to offer a service that we're not proud of. And that's what keeps pushing us.
We have a fantastic group of people, a forward-thinking group, a very wonderful group in terms of what our mindsets are, wanting to take care of people, wanting to do everything the right way and to the best of our ability. And I think that's what residential stands for.
When I think about the employees at our company, they act like their owners.
To me, the employees at Residential Home Health are like family. I really enjoy being there mostly to see the people. Well, I think we have a lot of tremendous employees.
The employees are critical to the vision of the company.
They're clinically sharp, and they really care about their patients, just like you would about your mom. Like, all of us together form a team to make certain that people are happy when they leave and that they'll go tell other people about residential because we change lives. Our nurses, therapists, home health aides, the people behind the scenes in operations, to me, are my heroes. I love getting phone calls from field staff saying, "You're not gonna believe it. Henry walked 30 feet today. Did a pirouette with me. Yeah, baby, do it." That's what gets me juiced. That's what gets me going. Getting those phone calls from our employees, because I know they care. And they all want to do what's right. And if they keep doing that, up to the sky will be our limit.